Imagine the world as a vast ocean where most souls drift in deep, dark sleep. The roar of the storm is merely a lullaby to those lost in their dreams, but beneath the surface there exists a singular consciousness that is forever, eternally wide awake. Deep in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, the Prince Arjuna faces his darkest, most painful fears. He is surrounded by the ghosts of his kin and the shadow of certain death. In this moment of profound agony, he turns toward Lord Krishna for a divine truth. Krishna smiles, knowing that the greatest battles are fought within the chambers of the mind. Most people chase shadows, mistaking the fleeting play of the senses for ultimate, lasting reality. They consider this waking life of hunger and desire to be the only real truth. Yet Krishna reveals that this common pursuit is actually a state of deep, unconscious slumber. To the sage, the world of senses is a dark night of profound spiritual ignorance. When the world is awake, chasing transient pleasures, the sage remains in silent, peaceful meditation. He sees through the veil of illusion that blinds the eyes of the common man. The wisdom of the Gita acts as a lighthouse amidst this thick, confusing, worldly fog. Understand that reality is not what you perceive through your eyes, but through your soul. In the 69th verse of the 2nd chapter, Krishna defines this shift in absolute consciousness. It says that which is night to all beings is where the controlled sage wakes. Contemplate the word night as a symbol for the deep ignorance of our mundane life. For the masses, the desires of the senses feel like the warmth of a sun. But for the wise, that same sun is merely a cold, distracting, false nightlight. The sage is awake to the eternal self, which knows no end or mortal beginning. While you struggle with attachment, he finds liberation in the stillness of his own heart. This is the mystery of spiritual perception that Krishna shares with his beloved friend Arjuna. When everyone is awake in the world, the sage lives in a profound internal night. He turns away from the external noise to hear the whisper of the infinite source. His detachment is not coldness, but the mastery of his own flickering, restless, hungry mind. The world calls his peace a void, but he knows it as the total fullness. He walks among the living, yet his soul resides in a garden of divine silence. This shift is the ultimate goal of the yogi walking the path of ancient wisdom. You too can awaken from the sleep of material desires by seeking the true self. Turn your vision inward, where the light of the soul burns with an eternal flame. Let go of the attachments that keep your spirit bound to the cycle of grief. In the silence, you will find the truth that Krishna taught on that ancient battlefield. Arjuna chose to listen, and by doing so, he rose above his own limited nature. So must we choose to listen to the whispers of our own higher divine spirit. This wisdom transforms the world from a place of struggle into a place of growth. True sight is not the ability to see the world, but to see through it. The sage is the one who understands the delicate balance between duty and divine detachment. When you master this, you no longer feel the pull of the shifting worldly tides. You stand firm, an anchor in the storm of existence, connected to the infinite grace. Let Krishna be your guide as you navigate the duality of your own daily life. Remember that your soul is awake, even when the world around you is lost sleeping. This is the essence of the Gita, a roadmap to your own true, higher nature. Carry this wisdom forward and let it light your way through every dark, testing night. Be the sage, stay awake to the truth, and find your own eternal, peaceful home.